What's good everyone, it's Kajani with the first episode of the Crafter's Corner. In this video series, I discuss various topics centered around crafting and gathering in Final Fantasy XIV. In this week's episode, we are taking a look at the roadmap for crafting and gathering activities for this patch and patch 6.2, craftable glamours from various content, and new animations for some crafting and gathering job actions. Let's start the video by discussing what we can expect from crafting and gathering in patch 6.1, as well as make some guesses on what to expect in patch 6.2. In patch 6.15, among other new content, we will be getting Emilion's Levier as our newest custom delivery client. I honestly didn't expect her to be one, so I'm looking forward to seeing how her story will play out. I am equally dreading to see all the glamours that will be shared online once players reach max client rating. They did confirm that you will be able to apply glamours to Emilion's once you reach her maximum rating. I have faith in most of the player base in Final Fantasy XIV, however I have also seen the memes that popped up when Emilion's was announced as a custom delivery client. So I won't be surprised to see screenshots of her glamoured into something cursed sometime after patch 6.15 is released. The 0.15 patch is usually released 2 months after the 0.1 patch, so we can expect patch 6.15 sometime in June. Sometime in August, we will be getting Final Fantasy XIV patch 6.2. This means another installment of the Pandemonium Savage Raids. For crafters, that means another opportunity to make gills selling raid gear, food, and potions. We should also be getting another tribal quest, probably the Loporrits. Whether they will be a crafting or gathering tribe remains to be seen. One thing that I am hoping for is another crafting and gathering relic tool grind. In patch 5.25, we got the first step of the Skysteel relic tools. Hopefully in patch 6.25, we get a similar quest line. I know the Skysteel tools was a hell of a grind, but I thoroughly enjoyed everything about it. Everything from the challenge of expert recipes to the ridiculous and head-scratching moments of the Diadem shout chat. In Shadowbringers, we started off with shooting for the sky with the Skysteel tools, so let's see if in Endwalker we shoot for the moon with the Moonsteel tools. Moonsteel tools. That doesn't sound very cool at all. Thankfully, there are a lot of talented people working on Final Fantasy XIV, so I am sure they will pick out something more creative. If you're worried about having to upgrade your crafting and gathering gear again in patch 6.2, you shouldn't be too concerned. If Final Fantasy XIV continues with their pattern of releasing gear, we won't get another set of gear, tools, and accessories until patch 6.3. And based on their current release schedule for patches, that's not until December the earliest. We all know glamour is the true endgame. With Endwalker, we got new craftable armor pieces that reused models of coveted armor sets released in the past. From the Junkmonger in Palaka Stand, you can purchase armor based on the Skalic armor set that drops from the Drowned City of Skala. Personally, I remember running Drowned City more than a few times just to get the casting top. From the Junkmonger located in the 5th zone of Endwalker, you can purchase armor sets based on PvP gear. With as popular as PvP is right now, you just may end up using your wolf marks and heading to the Wolves Den to purchase the originals. Lastly, from the Junkmonger in the central circuit of Labyrinthos, you can get armor based on the best gear set that was released in Shadowbringers. I am referring to the Neo Ishgardian set that was released back in patch 5.3. If you don't agree that the Neo Ishgardian set was the best gear set released in Shadowbringers, meet me at the Wolves Den. We can talk about it. Just playing, but in all seriousness, all these armor sets die really well when compared to the originals, and definitely worth saving space to put some of these pieces in your glamour dresser. In patch 6.1, we got some new animations for a few Disciple of Hand and Disciple of Land job actions. The new animation for the job action observed now has your character looking over their crafting station almost as if they are observing the craft. Interesting. My favorite new observed animation is the Culinarians. It has our character bringing the pot to our face, taking a big whiff, and I can just imagine our character being like, "Yup, smells like high quality. Fisher got some noticeable changes to their animations for the job actions, precision hook set, and powerful hook set. Overall, the changes are really welcome. I like how they keep experimenting and adding things to the game, even if it's something as minor and as random as Disciple of Hand and Disciple of Land job animations. And that will conclude the first episode of the Crafter's Corner, a video series dedicated to crafting and gathering in Final Fantasy XIV. I will catch you guys in the next video. Until next time, peace.